No. Actually, I have got another one on the list. I was going to
Go
go for Harold Wappenar. Yeah, so my choice would be Harold Wappenar, but I'll let you go with your.
Welcome to episode 2 of Eat My Goal with me, Mike, and Dan. Hello, Dan.
Hello.
How you doing? Are you well?
Tip top.
Internet's looking much better than it did last week, so hopefully we'll be all right, I think. Let's see how it goes. So, Eat My Goal is a weekly podcast where myself and Dan talk all things Premier League, past and present. This week, we're going to be talking about VARs. We're going to have a little quiz, couple of quizzes actually, and we're also going to be talking about Portsmouth's all-time Premier 11. We'll do a couple of little predictions at the end as well, but stick with us. If you want to get in contact with us, you can do so at eatmygoal22@gmail.com, on Twitter at eatmygoal22, or on Facebook at eatmygoal22. So
whilst
get
we're
in
on the
contact.
subject, subject of people getting in touch with us,
Yeah.
I did actually receive a letter from someone. So after I did my overrated Premiership Superstar of the Week last week, I actually got a letter from a Mr. Stephen Gerrard.
Okay. Yeah. Go on.
It says, "Dear Eat My Goal," as you can see at the top. It says, "All right, dear La. I think he was nasty about me last week," and then it goes on to say something about Champions League final and the Gerrard FA Cup final. But then, bizarrely, it just sort of ends with this. So I can only assume he slipped as he was writing
it. Very good, very good. And just to say, we've kind of retired that topic, haven't we? Because you realised, what was it? You realised? I can't.
It was just Gerrard that I didn't like.
just Gerrard. He's the only one. He's the only one. Okay, so let's talk about the headlines of the Premier League for this week. So, 3 headlines. Arsenal are no longer invincible after going down at Old Trafford. The transfer window slammed closed, according to most of the tabloids. Slammed. It always slams closed after being open for a mere 4 or 5 months. And an obscene £2.1 billion was spent by Premier League clubs. Majority of which was probably Chelsea and Nottingham Forest, I would imagine.
Yep.
And VAR is officially a bag of dog shite. So, any thoughts on any of those headlines there, Dan?
Where do you start? So, VAR. Some odd decisions at the weekend.
Should we go through those odd decisions and whether we think they were right or wrong?
So
where should we start? Which one do you want to start with?
So why don't we say that we think they got it right, or it was a bag of shite? How about that?
Got it right or bag of shite? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So let's start with Chelsea West Ham.
Chelsea West Ham.
Disallowed West Ham goal for the Bowen foul.
Yeah. Okay. So shall I go first with this one?
Go on then.
I think they got it right. Got it right. Yeah, I do. I think it was a foul. Quite frankly, I think he led with studs. Went over the top of the ball. I don't think he meant to, but I think just the keeper got there slightly before him, and therefore he fouled him in the build up to that goal. So I think they got it right, personally.
Okay, got it right.
What do you think?
I think bag of shite. No, I just think it was harsh. I just think it's just more the reaction of the keeper afterwards to sort of realise the ball's gone in the net and then go, I've been fouled. No, I didn't think there was enough there. I don't think it was studs up. I think you were talking out of your arse.
Wow. Okay. Fair enough. Let's move on. Should we move on to let's talk about the Arsenal goal that was disallowed when it was 0-0 at Old Trafford. What's your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, well, so I think this is for the foul Odegaard on Ericsson, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they got that one right. I don't. I mean, I'm a semi-Arsenal fan, and I think if it's your team, you would be saying, "Oh, it's not a foul," but I think there was enough there. My concern with that is it's just where do you draw the line on the sort of what's the referee, how much say has the referee got, because the referee said play on. So
yeah,
what do you what I mean, where do you draw the line if a goal is scored in the 10th minute? Do you say, oh well, 5 minutes ago there was a foul that he should have given, or it led to a throw in that they wouldn't have had in the opposition half, which could have led to the goal in itself. So I don't know.
Although that's not quite the situation, because the foul happened and then the ball was played straight through.
It was immediately after,
and it was a great finish, I feel, actually, from Martinelli. But I agree as well. I can't see how anyone can think that isn't a foul. Whether it's soft or not, it's still a foul. He's nowhere near the ball. Doesn't play the ball at all. And if it's in the penalty area, it's a penalty, isn't it? If that was in the penalty area and VAR reviewed it, it would be a penalty. And therefore, I think they got that right, personally. Okay, next one, which was, let's go for, what about the Newcastle? The Newcastle goal.
So that was, I saw that one. The first time I saw it, I thought, oh, well, he's caught the goalie there. He's barged into him, so good decision. But then when you watched it again, you realise it was actually the defender pushing Willock into the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
So I think I'm not quite sure why they decided to disallow that up. Surely, if you've got all these angles and you've got all these replays, you would see that he clearly pushed him.
Yeah, that's the issue, I think, isn't it? Is that fair enough? Let's give referees the benefit of the doubt, and they might not see everything. But when you watch something back, and you're a referee, you normally makes those decisions in a split second, and you've got the chance to see it over and over again, and still get it wrong. That's, I think, is the crime, isn't it? That's the issue, really. It's you're taking out the human error, but then human error is still coming back into it. The big thing with that was, I think, was the look on the player's face. He knew. The player made 3 mistakes. One, he let the attacker get goal side. 2, he then fouled him. 3, it then bounced on his head into the goal.
Yeah, and I think he probably said, "Fuck's sake," didn't he? I think he even said, "Oh, for fuck's sake."
Yeah. Not,
and
it's kind of like, well, not like, oh, ref, come on, he just found the goalkeeper there. Clearly. He's thought, oh, I tried to get away with pushing him into the goalkeeper, and actually just bounced off my own face into the goal. So definitely wrong, that one. Final one, which wasn't reviewed apparently. Was it not reviewed?
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't really understand this one.
What do they do? Do they sit eating crackers or something, and then someone goes, "Ref, Stockley Park might have a look at this. Have a little look at this one."
Who is it? Who's playing?
It's Liverpool Everton.
That's not gonna be it. Carry on as you were.
Yeah. It's the only game that's happening at the moment. It's all right. I'll get ready for the Newcastle Palace game. That's going to be the more contentious game, I reckon.
Again, I think with this one, I think it's a red card. I think Van Dijk is not a dirty player, and I don't think it was an intentional filthy foul, but he certainly caught him, and it was above the ankle, so it's just a red card, is it not?
Straight red. Yeah, it's one of those where, again, where the pros say if it's planted, it's going to be a leg breaker, isn't it? And luckily it wasn't. But yeah, definitely. He's not, like you say, not a filthy player, but definite red, definite. For me, so you're saying 3 incorrect and 1 correct. I'm going
3 bags of shite and 1 they got it right.
Yeah, I'm going 2-2. 2-2. I'm not having that West Ham goal, but each their own. But that's where
you're wrong. Yeah.
And I will take.
So we've just basically cleared up VAR in the space of 2 minutes.
Sorted it. One contentious, 3 not. Okay, so picture quiz. Do you want to have a go at this? Give it a go. Let's give it a go.
One.
Technology. Yeah, let's have a go at your picture quiz.
So what I've done is I've picked out 10 players, mainly from past Premier League. This could go back years, or it could be relatively recent. And all you have to do, Mike, is just name the player. I'm just going to show you a face.
Okay.
Name that player. That's all you got to do.
Just name the player.
That's it. So let's just see if this doesn't work at all. And then we'll see how it goes.
Here we go. Oh, so far so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
okay.
wait till it starts showing up down the bottom and ruining everything. But let's just give you your first one.
Number one.
There they all are at the bottom. Excellent.
I can't see it.
Can you not see that?
Anything. Can't see
Excellent.
anything.
Good.
Can't see anything.
Right. There's your first one. Who am I?
Oh, is it Snowy White? I don't know.
They do generally get harder.
Is it Blanky Screen?
Oh, can you not see anything then?
Still can't see anything.
Excellent. Good. Right then. Let's try. Fucking worked. Fucking Pat Sharp worked in test, didn't he? You put Pat Sharp on again. Can you still see Pat?
No, I can't see Pat.
Fucking waste of
What's
time.
happening? What's happening?
To Pompey Dave or whoever it is, our only follower. If you're watching this, I do apologise. And I'm sure this will work better next week.
Yeah, should we try again next week?
Yeah.
It's all right. We can cut this out. It's not live. We can cut this all out.
Yeah.
Well, we won't.
What about if hold on one? Oh yeah, no. If our adoring fans can't see them, it's not worth it, is it?
No.
All right. Thanks. And that concludes the quiz.
Luckily, I've got a backup.
Yeah,
I've got a backup for it, and it's a quick one, so it won't take long. And this was inspired by last time we recorded. I watched the rest of the Liverpool-Newcastle game, and prior to the Liverpool-Newcastle game, Kieran Trippier had controversially been sent off against Manchester City, and then unsent off due to the wonders of VAR. But watching this game, I saw him do another cynical foul, so that inspired a little quiz. It's kind of like play your cards right. It's called "Who is Trippier Than Trippier?" So basically. I know. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I'm going to start with Kieran Trippier, and I'm going to put him up against another Premier League star, and you have to say whether the second one has fouled more or less than Kieran Trippier, and then
this season
as such. This season, since the beginning of the season, 5 games in. Okay, so we're going to start with Kieran Trippier, and I'm going to pair him against his club mate. Dan Burn. Who has committed more fouls? Is Trippier or Dan Burn?
Well, seeing as the subject of this quiz is Trippier, I'm going to have to go with Trippier, aren't I?
You would be wrong to go Trippier. Trippier, despite his 2 yellow cards, has only committed 2 fouls this season. Just 2 fouls. Dan Burn has 6. But we'll continue. I'm not going to wipe you out. Actual
no, the fact you made out Trippier to be some filthy bastard before this quiz started was a bit naughty.
Just the 2 fouls. So we're going to start with Dan Burn now on 6, a little bit in the middle there, isn't it? A little bit in the middle.
Yeah.
We're going to put him up against Raheem Sterling. Has Raheem Sterling committed more or less fouls than Dan Burn?
Yes, Raheem Sterling has definitely given more filthy fouls than Dan Burn.
You're going more?
Yeah.
Raheem Sterling has 8. You are correct. You continue along. Raheem Sterling's on 8. I'm going to put him up against Leicester's James Justin. Struggling Leicester's James Justin, defender for Leicester, who are up against it. More or less. More or less.
I think I think he's going to be just filth.
Or James Justin.
Yeah, I reckon he's done about 9.
You reckon he's done about 9? He's done 5 fouls. You were wrong to go higher. Justin with 5 versus Arsenal sweetheart Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah.
Is Gabriel Jesus higher or lower?
He's too nice, and he's lower.
It's lower than 5, yeah?
Lower.
Gabriel Jesus has committed 11 fouls so far this season. You were wrong to go higher. Jesus, Gabriel. And final one, Gabriel Jesus on 11 versus Manchester United's Scott
Not
McTominay.
McTominay. Had to be, didn't it? Oh, come on.
Is he more or less foully?
I reckon he's played what, 5-6 games?
5 games. 5 games.
I reckon he's fouled 15 times.
15 times.
Yeah.
Do you know what? You're absolutely spot on. He has committed 15 fouls. He is currently the highest fouler in the league.
He's well known for committing 3 fouls a game.
Is he? That's his average. 3
fouls, McTominay.
That's his average. That's where he goes down as. That's what he likes to do. So I think you got 2 out of 5. You didn't win a car or anything. Didn't win a prize, I'm afraid, but it was good fun.
It was good fun. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how the ratings go.
Well, we certainly won't be doing that one again. That's for sure.
we definitely will not. We definitely will not. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to intersect this current Premier League talk with some previous Premier League talk. And Dan, you've got a little feature about your Pompey Best 11, I believe.
Yeah, so I thought what we would do, as we are Pompey fans, and we neglected to talk about them last week, I think, at all. But what we would do is pick our best Pompey Premiership 11.
Okay, still going with Premiership, yeah?
Premier League, Premiership, Premier. Let's just call it Premier.
I like Premiership. Premiership's good. It's a bit rugby-esque.
Yeah, well, sorry. Yeah, Premier. Yeah, Premier. Premier League 11, Pompey, top.
Ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So,
all right. So where do we start?
What we'll do
Premier
is
League 11?
We'll start with the goalkeeper position, shall we?
All right, okay, yeah.
So
got plenty of time to chat about this one.
I can give you a few names.
Go on, please do. Who have we got?
So there was only actually 3 keepers,
really?
Or three main keepers for Pompey in the Premiership. Can you tell me who they were?
Well, I reckon I can name more than 3, but I'm going to go with
I mean,
Shaka Hislop.
Yep. Played the most.
David James, obviously.
Yep.
And Jamie Ashdown, was he the 3rd most?
Well, he's there. He's one of them. So he's on
Dean
the list.
Kiley.
And the other Dean Kiley. It was actually Sander Vesterveld.
Was he really?
I was going to say Vesterveld. He played a massive 7 games for us. In the Premiership, yeah. But and also I didn't know whether we wanted to mention Alan Knight, who was actually still in the squad when we got promoted in 2003. Yeah.
Was he? Yeah.
As was
I don't think we should.
Karaguchi.
No, I don't think we should mention either of those 2.
So
if you're not Portsmouth fans, look them up though, because they are Pompey legends. Karaguchi was actually our record signing at one stage, wasn't he?
Yeah.
2 million, 1.8 million.
Yeah. And he was actually the smallest keeper on record.
Was he?
Ever.
Yeah. Fact. You heard it here. Fact.
So Hislop played, do you know how many games for Pompey in the Prem?
86.
100. Not bad.
Oh, okay.
How many did JMO make?
Oh, I'm going to go 122.
158.
Okay.
And so we're going to say it's between David James and Shaka Hislop, yeah?
Well, you can say that if you want.
Yeah.
You can say that, yeah.
So overall in the Premiership, just a little stat for you.
Yeah.
So of all the games Hislop played, which was 221 in the Premiership, do you know how many errors he made that led to goals? According to Premier League stats and paulplayford.com.
Okay. I'm going to say it's going to be very few, I think. I'm going to say maybe 6.
1?
Really?
No, sorry. No. Actually,
0?
0. Apparently.
Wow.
Apparently Hislop made no errors that led to a goal.
Was that just because
somebody been lazy at the stats office
before records began? Was it?
Yeah, apparently. And how many has David James made? Errors leading.
How many games did he play?
572.
Oh, at least 512. 16. 10?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And how many assists did David James make?
6.
2. Yeah.
Shaka is up. How many assists for him?
1.
Oh, okay. So not a lot in that one. Is this
So
over their whole Premier League career?
That's over. Yeah, that's over the whole Prem. Yeah.
Well,
so what we going with? You got Hislop was there 2003 to 2005. James was there 2007 to 2010.
Yeah, there's no question for me.
We're going to pick David James.
It's definitely Dean Kiley.
No. Actually, I have got another one on the list. I'm going to go for Harold Wappenaar. Yeah, so my choice would be Harold Wappenaar, but I'll let you go with your.
No, I'll go with obviously it's got to be David James, isn't it?
Yeah.
Harold Wappenaar. Where did that come from? Wow.
So
we even had Niemi at one stage, didn't we?
Yeah.
Was he Premier League?
Yeah.
I don't know. Can't remember.
No, I don't think. Well, I didn't see him on the.
He must have been back up to Jomo. Begovic, yes, of course. Yeah. Begovic, yes, yeah.
Wasn't the first choice, because that was still while James was there.
All right. So are we both going David James?
Yeah, I think we should go with David James.
All right.
Then next week we will do whatever you want: left back, right back, central defender.
Okay. So we're going individual. Yeah. Let's go.
We might as well spread it out over 11 weeks. Huh?
left back. We're going to do both centre backs. So
yeah,
let's pick 2 per week. Okay. Yeah. Let's go left back next week.
So left back. Yeah. So join us next week for the Matt Taylor competition.
See how he gets on.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good. I enjoyed that. Good. It was quite.
Yeah. Well,
foregone conclusion.
Somebody got to enjoy it.
There we go. We're gonna move on to another true or false. True or false? I think got a lot of feedback from the fans last week.
It did, didn't it? Yeah.
It did. Yeah. I saw at least no mentions of it whatsoever.
Well, at least one person call us a.
That's what we'd like this week. Even if we have some negative feedback, just give us some feedback. That's what we want. Feedback.
Yeah, that'll do.
Feedback. Just say, look, lads, what are you doing? Stop it.
Yeah.
Or
Mike's really thick-skinned as well. So any abuse you want to send his way.
Water off a duck's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind. Anyway, so this week's true or false. Last week, what did we do last week? I can't remember now. It was
we did players. No, we did random, didn't you? Theo Walcott's book.
Oh, random. Theo Walcott's book.
Maximan's board games.
Yeah. This week we've got unusual injuries.
Oh yeah.
True or false? True or false? Here we go. I'm going to start with in 2002, Aston Villa striker Darius Vassell missed 3 games when he decided to use a power drill to pop a blister on his big toe. True or false? Is that true, or have I made that up this afternoon?
No, I think that's true. I've definitely heard something similar to that, so I think that's true.
All right, good
if
start.
If it's not him, then somebody else.
Good start. It is 100% true. Good start. Well done. 1 for 1. So next up, early days.
He was actually all right for England as well, wasn't he?
I thought he was decent. Yeah, I thought he was decent. In 1993, Wimbledon FA Cup hero and then Chelsea goalkeeper, I'm getting his name down, but it's Dave Besant, was ruled out of selection after he was hit by a runaway cow, causing a thigh injury. Is that true or is that false?
Yeah, I think that's true as well.
Do you think so?
Yeah, definitely. That's 2 out of 2, mate.
It's incorrect. It's false. It's false.
Runaway ball.
Number 3. Shinji Kagawa, once of Manchester United, was ruled out.
Interesting choice of person to put in if it's false, but carry on.
Shinji Kagawa was ruled out of a Manchester United game in 2014 because he had to have his stomach pumped due to eating too much the night before.
Is that stomach pump like Mark Almond had his stomach pumped?
I imagine probably not.
So because he ate too much, that's true.
It is correct.
you would add Shinji Kagawa into a quiz.
It is correct. It is correct.
What did he eat?
I don't know, but David Moyes, the then Manchester United manager, said that he missed the
His
game
family.
due to eating too much.
Oh, right.
Next one is Ipswich legend and former England goalkeeper Richard Wright was injured in the warm-up to a game when he fell on the keep out of the goalmouth sign, injuring his ankle.
Richard Wright. Richard Wright. Who can I think of when I'm doing this quiz? I can think of Richard Wright. Yeah, I think that's true. I think he definitely fell onto the keep out
the goalmouth sign.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true. Doing all right this week, aren't you? What was it? 3 out of 4 so far. Yeah, final one.
Last week was a farce, so I thought there's no way I'm losing this week.
You've been researching random facts.
yeah.
So what's he going to do this week? It's bound to be something about injuries. Yeah. Okay, final one. Is this true or false? Welcome to Manchester star Carlos Tevez had to miss a Boca Juniors match in 2018 after he injured himself.
With bubbly skin. Oh, sorry. Did he have to miss it with bubbly skin? I'm going like this. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Oh, dear. He had to miss a Boca Juniors game in 2018 after he injured himself having a kickabout in a high security prison.
This is definitely false.
Definitely false.
Yeah, definitely false. Yeah, no, it's just false. If anyone managed to get Tevez in prison, there's no way they'd let him out again. So.
You are indeed incorrect. It was true. He was visiting his he was visiting his half brother who was on a 16-year stretch for armed robbery.
Oh, no,
what a lovely chap he sounds like. So did all right though. 3 out of 5. Good.
Yeah.
Well played. Well played. All right, let's wrap up with. I suppose we should go back to the current Premier League, and just there's a feby games happening this weekend. Obviously, it's Champions League as we speak, and obviously the De Bruyne Haaland machine has been in operation. But by the time this comes out, I imagine it'll probably be 5 or 6 De Bruyne assists and Haaland goals. But let's have a look. There
has been a second goal. It's not Haaland.
Is it not?
Haaland's. Yeah, he's only got one at the minute.
Just the one. I thought we'd have a quick look at some of the games that are happening this weekend and get your views on what you think is going to happen. So I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm going to pick out 3 and see what you think. Some of your faves, I think. We'll go with start with the West London derby, Fulham against Chelsea, 12:30 lunchtime. Chelsea, by the way, lost this evening to the Dynamo Zagreb.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unlucky.
Well, I don't care about either. Although Mitrovic scored another quality goal at the weekend, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
I'm going to say on the fact that Chelsea, I don't know, they're just doing all right, aren't they? They're not.
Well, they're not really. They're okay sometimes, and then sometimes they're terrible, aren't they?
I mean, it's they're either or, aren't they? So let's go with. I want to go with a Chelsea win.
You're going to go with a Chelsea win, yeah? Chelsea win away to Fulham. Okay, what do you reckon? 2-1?
No, I'm going to go for a 2-0.
2-0 Chelsea. Okay. 2-0 Chelsea. Let's go next with, probably the game of the weekend, Manchester City at home to Spurs on Monday evening.
Ooh. Spurs don't do too badly there either, do they? So, and they started off all right, but then it's what do you do to stop that beast up top?
I tell you what you do. You stick everybody's favourite defender, Eric Dyer, on him. I reckon Dyer will have him in his pocket.
I'm gonna go for a high scoring draw.
A high scoring draw, what? 3?
Yeah. I'm gonna go for 2-2. Only because Man City just everyone knows they can score goals, but I think they just look a bit sus at the back.
Yeah, they're a little bit leaky, aren't they? A little bit leaky at the back. And I'll tell you what, I'll let you choose. Do you want a Sunday or a Monday game for the last one?
If any of them involve teams like Wolves or Southampton,
nope.
What
about Leeds Forest? Let's go for Leeds Forest. Let's do that. It's a Monday night game. Leeds Forest. Forest bought a whole new squad and are still struggling.
They're doing all right, aren't they? Second from bottom, aren't
they? Yeah, around that.
Yeah.
They've already lost their first 6-pointer relegation battle against Bournemouth, haven't they, at home?
Yeah. So, and Leeds had a good performance at the weekend, didn't they?
Leeds have started all right, I think, despite their American manager.
And despite the fact they shipped 5 at Brentford at the weekend. Well, I'm going to go with a Leeds at home, yeah? Leeds victory, I think.
Leeds, go on. How many?
I'm going to go for 6-3 to Leeds.
6-3. Interesting. High-scoring game there at Ellen Road on Monday night. All right. I'm going to go with, very quickly, I'm going to go with a draw, Fulham-Chelsea.
Yep.
What was the other one we did? Man City Spurs. I'm going to go for Man City win. Man City win. And I'm going to go for a draw up to Ellen Road. I think Forest will nick a draw.
Yeah.
But who knows? That concludes this week. Probably shouldn't have clapped so near to my microphone, should I? That's probably not going to be. That's not going to be so good. But we'll cut that out. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So that's episode 2 done, Dan. We're 2 episodes in. Surprisingly, we had over 100 views on our first episode.
Yeah. From where is that? Does it include your multiple views?
I was 98 of those.
This is on what? On Twitter?
We put little clips on Twitter. We put bits on. The whole thing is on YouTube and Spotify.
So when you view it on YouTube, if you view it more than once, does it count?
Don't know. I certainly haven't viewed it more than once. It's bad enough being in it.
No, that's it. I haven't.
And then having to edit it and do the whole thing through.
It just means that there's 96 really angry people out there, or 96 very bored people.
I wonder how many of the 28 minutes they did last week.
Yeah. What is this shit? Where the internet, the people are just going
and skip forward, skip 10 seconds. Surely it must get better. Skip 10 seconds.
Something will happen in a minute.
Well, it's episode 2. I thought episode 1 was pretty decent. I think episode 2 is pretty decent as well. We'll keep on going. I don't care what people think. But I think
episode 1 was definitely better than episode 2.
But I said I don't care what people think. I do care what people think. Do send us an email at eatmygoal22@gmail.com. Do tweet us at eatmygoal or visit our Facebook page, which is also it's eatmygoal22 is our Twitter. Just somebody give us something. Just show us there's something out there. Even if it's whoever.
Sorry.
Accrington Stanley fans, come on.
Even if it's something for us to talk about, even if we're being complete twats.
Yeah, or if you've got a subject you want us to talk nonsense about. Even if it's Steven Gerrard, even if it's him, we can talk about him again. Preferably not.
Come on, Steve. Don't send letters in. Stop sending letters in.
Let's have your tweets.
Come on.
We're in 2022, Steve. Come on.
Do it modern. Come on. Dear Eat My Goal. And the rest says blah blah something, and then this says C. I can't.
I didn't even see that.
Fragments, etc.
So that does conclude. Thanks, Dan. It's been fun. Episode 3 next week. I think we'll try your quiz again because that worked, right?
Yeah, we'll sort something out with that.
And if we can get that technology going, maybe we could look at the some of the horrendous kits that are going around at the moment.
Yes. Yeah, and I've noticed that people are now wearing pre-match kits as well as a thing.
Yeah.
This is Ajax's pre-match kit.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Barcelona ones. lot of
They're not
Barcelona
called
ones.
training kits anymore. They're called pre-match kits. So
Yeah, they wear it for 5 minutes.
it's not what they wear
match.
for training. They wear a different one for training. That's the training kit. A pre-match kit, during match kit, after match kit,
interview kit.
Yeah,
interview
coach kit.
Yeah. And then back at the training ground kit.
Yeah.
And they reckon they're trying to milk fans for all they've got.
Yeah.
They not realise there's a cost of living crisis going on.
Yeah.
£2.1 billion.
2.1 billion, and I'm not even allowed to leave the toaster on in our house.
Yes. And on that note, we'll conclude. So we'll see you next week, people. We definitely will, because I know you're going to be tuning in again. Definitely. See you later.
Bye.